Welcome, my friends, to a realm where the familiar fades and the unknown bleeds through. A place where the ocean's depths whisper secrets best left undisturbed. Tonight, we speak of the seas that glow, those eerie expanses where the water itself seems to writhe with an unnatural luminescence. Imagine, if you will, a sailor on the open ocean, the salt spray stinging his face, the vast emptiness stretching around him, but then he sees it. A glow on the horizon, an impossible light emanating from the very depths of the sea. It's beautiful, mesmerizing, and utterly terrifying. Tonight we explore three tales of these glowing seas, stories of those who dared to venture too close to the light and the horrors that awaited them beneath the waves. Prepare yourself, for tonight we descend into the seas that glow, oceans with mystical light's horror story. The salty air whipped at Captain Elias's weathered face as his ship, the Sea Serpent, cut through the choppy waves. A seasoned sailor, Elias had braved countless storms and navigated treacherous waters, but nothing could have prepared him for the sight that unfolded before his eyes, that fateful night. It began subtly, a faint shimmer in the distance, like moonlight reflecting off the water. But as the Sea Serpent sailed closer, the glow intensified, morphing into an ethereal, pulsating light that emanated from the depths of the ocean itself. Elias, his gut churning with a primal fear he couldn't explain, ordered his crew to slow the ship. The sailors, a hardened bunch, exchanged uneasy glances, their faces illuminated by the unnatural light. Whispers of sea monsters and cursed waters spread like wildfire amongst the crew, their usual boisterous confidence replaced by a chilling dread. Undeterred, Elias, his curiosity piqued by a mixture of fear and fascination, ordered a small rowboat to be lowered. Ignoring the pleas of his men, he insisted on investigating the phenomenon himself, his hand trembling ever so slightly as he grasped the oar. The rowboat cut through the water, each dip of the oar bringing Elias closer to the source of the eerie glow. The light intensified, casting an otherworldly gleam on his weathered hands, and a low hum, almost imperceptible at first, began to vibrate through the boat. The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end, his senses on high alert. As he peered into the depths, he saw them. Thousands, perhaps millions of tiny, bioluminescent creatures swirled beneath the surface, their light a mesmerizing, hypnotic dance. But there was something else, something lurking in the deeper darkness, something vast and unseen that sent shivers down his spine. Suddenly, a colossal tentacle, thicker than the Sea Serpent's mainmast, erupted from the water, its surface slick with bioluminescent slime. The air was filled with the creature's guttural roar, a sound that seemed to shake the very foundations of the ocean. Elias watched in terror as the tentacle slammed down on the rowboat, splintering wood and tossing him into the icy water. He surfaced, gasping for air, the eerie glow illuminating the monstrous creature as it rose from the depths. Its eyes, massive and glowing with an infernal light, locked onto him, and he knew that he was staring into the face of his doom. He could only scream as the creature descended, its massive jaws agape, ready to drag him down into the abyss. The next morning, the Sea Serpent drifted aimlessly, its sails flapping uselessly in the wind. The crew, their faces etched with terror, huddled below deck, whispering of their captain's fate. Elias was never seen again, another victim of the alluring, deadly beauty of the glowing seas. The year was 1884, and the merchant vessel, the Lady Luck, sailed into legend and into oblivion. Captained by the esteemed Commodore James Hawthorne, the ship was renowned for its speed and efficiency, a testament to Hawthorne's meticulous nature and the skill of his crew. But even the most experienced sailors are at the mercy of the sea's capricious nature, and the Lady Luck's fate was no exception. Setting sail from London, her hold laden with fine silks and spices destined for the Orient, the Lady Luck embarked on what seemed like a routine voyage. The journey progressed without incident, the sun glinting off the waves, the wind billowing the sails. Then, on a moonless night, somewhere in the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, the impossible happened. The first sign of trouble was an ethereal glow on the horizon, a shimmering expanse of light that seemed to emanate from the water itself. Hawthorne, a man not easily swayed by superstition, dismissed it as a trick of the light, a natural phenomenon easily explained by science. But as the Lady Luck sailed closer, the glow intensified. bathing the ship in an otherworldly luminescence. The crew, a superstitious lot, grew increasingly agitated, whispering of sea serpents and siren songs. Hawthorne, though outwardly calm, couldn't shake a feeling of unease that gnawed at his insides. He ordered the ship to change course, but it was too late. The Lady Luck was caught in the grip of something beyond human control. As the ship sailed deeper into the glowing water, the sea around them began to churn and swirl. Strange, guttural sounds echoed from the depths, and the air grew thick with an unnatural chill. The crew, their faces pale with terror, huddled together, their prayers drowned out by the growing roar of the sea. Then, as quickly as it began, the turbulence subsided. The glowing water calmed, and the strange sounds faded into the night. But the Lady Luck was gone, vanished without a trace. Days later, a rescue vessel stumbled upon a lone lifeboat bobbing aimlessly in the vast emptiness of the ocean. Inside, a single occupant, driven mad by his ordeal, clutched a waterlogged journal. It was Hawthorne's journal, its pages filled with frantic scribblings and chilling sketches of the horrors he had witnessed. The final entry, scrawled in a shaky hand, sent shivers down the spines of those who read it. The light. It consumes all. The sea boils. God have mercy. The entry ended abruptly, leaving the fate of the Lady Luck and her crew shrouded in mystery. A chilling reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea and the horrors that lurk beneath its shimmering surface. The humid night air buzzed with anticipation as four friends, Liam, Maya, Ben, and Chloe, stood at the edge of the world. Before them, stretching out as far as the eye could see, was the ocean, its surface alive with an otherworldly glow. They had heard the legends of the glowing sea that appeared only once a year, but dismissed them as folklore. Tonight, they would discover just how real those legends were. Liam, ever the adventurer, adjusted his diving gear, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Maya, a marine biologist, felt a twinge of apprehension despite her curiosity. Ben, the group's skeptic, masked his unease with forced bravado, while Chloe, ever the optimist, beamed with childlike wonder. As they donned their diving gear, a sense of foreboding settled over them. The glow from the water seemed to pulsate, casting eerie shadows. But the allure of the unknown proved too strong to resist. With a final check of their equipment, they plunged into the warm water. The glow intensified as they descended, revealing a mesmerizing underwater world teeming with bioluminescent life. Schools of fish, their scales shimmering with an ethereal light, darted around them, and strange bioluminescent plants swayed gently in the current. Their initial apprehension gave way to awe as they marveled at the underwater spectacle. But their wonder was short-lived. As they ventured deeper, the water grew colder, the once welcoming glow taking on a sinister edge. The marine life vanished, replaced by an unsettling emptiness. A sense of dread crept into their hearts. Then they saw it. A colossal shape, vaguely humanoid, lurking in the depths. Its eyes, glowing with an eerie light, followed their every move. Terror surged through them. They had stumbled upon something ancient and malevolent. Liam signaled for them to ascend, but as they turned to flee, the creature moved with impossible speed. Panic surged as they fumbled with their equipment. One by one, the creature picked them off. Ben disappeared in a flurry of bubbles, his screams swallowed by the water. Chloe was dragged into the darkness, her eyes wide with fear. Maya watched in horror as Liam was enveloped by the creature's massive hand. Then, everything went dark. The next morning, the waves lapped gently at the shore, the glowing sea receding with the tide. There was no sign of the divers, only the eerie silence of the ocean, a silent testament to the horrors that lurked beneath its shimmering surface. The ocean, vast and enigmatic, holds within its depths secrets best left undisturbed. Tonight we have peered into the abyss, into the heart of the glowing seas, and emerged forever changed by what we have witnessed. These tales serve as a chilling reminder that there are forces in this world beyond our understanding, mysteries that defy explanation. The allure of the unknown can be intoxicating, but as we've seen tonight, it can also be deadly. If you dare to venture into the darkness, if you find yourself drawn to the shimmering allure of the glowing seas, remember the tales we've shared tonight. Heed their warnings, for the depths hold secrets best left undisturbed. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep the light on.